Good afternoon. I am Carl, the Crazy Cat Dad, and welcome to my YouTube channel dedicated to the Bobs. I'm making this video for two reasons. One, to tell you how I ended up becoming the cat dad, and two, how we ended up with cats, just in general. I've always been a dog, so we'll start with the latter. I've always been a dog person. I grew up with dogs. I didn't have any cats. And so I didn't have any clue that I would like a cat. And as luck would have it, we're a hockey family, so we were gone quite a bit in the summers. We just could never have dogs. It's just too much work and too expensive for boarding and all that jazz. So the boys wanted a pet. We couldn't have a pet. And then one winter in November of 2017, I believe it was, a little tiny 6-week-old black kitten showed up in our garage in a snowstorm. He had no tag. He had no license, no collar. We checked for microchip. He didn't have that. And so we ended up with a cat, and it kind of dawned on us, hey, we can have a cat. They can be alone over the winter, or excuse me, over the weekend, and we can feed them, and we can go to our tournament and not have to worry about it. So we kept a cat. The boys loved it. It was very, I think it was also feral because it was very scared of people. And it hid in our garage where we had to trap it. It hid in a Bauer hockey bag, so it was named Bauer. Pretty clever, right? But so Bauer was an all black cat that ended up in the garage, and we ended up keeping that, and that was our first pet as a family. The boys loved the cat. It was a perfect fit for us. I loved the cat. He's just the nicest, sweetest cat. He just kind of stays to himself, but he's really affectionate when he does want to be loved on, and so he's super easy to take care of. He doesn't do anything that would cause any problems. He doesn't go outside. He's just a really sweet cat. So after a couple of years of having Bauer, we had a little bit of a scare with his bladder blocking up, and so we decided during COVID we wanted to get a second cat, keep him company, and so we wanted an all white cat. So we ended up getting a cat, and we named him Flurry, as in like Marc-Andre Fleury, the goalie, of course. And so now we have Flurry and we have Bauer. Flurry is the opposite of Bauer. He's very energetic and funny and very comical, and he likes to be with us, and he's just a blast. He's so much fun. You'll see videos of Flurry. In fact, I already have one of Flurry up on the channel already. So that's how I became a cat person. I didn't know I liked them, and fate just kind of put them in our way, and so now we have Bauer and Flurry. The Bobs started coming around a couple of years ago. One showed up, and it was hungry. It was crying, so we gave it some food. My wife and I gave it some food, and of course it kept on coming. And then a second one started coming. So I built a shelter. I looked on YouTube. Winter was coming, and it was cold out. I built a shelter and put it just out of a Tupperware bin with straw in it. And I had a Wise camera, so I put that in so I could watch and see if they were actually using it. And they did, and they used it, and they ate the food, and they stayed in there. It was really, I had just a blast with that camera. We were on vacation in Mexico the first time. We saw both of the Bobs inside the cat condo, as I call it, together. And it was really cold out. So it was really neat to see when it's 20 below, these two were in there staying warm together. And so at the end of the winter, I went to clean it, and the inside was wet, and it was moldy, and it smelled terrible. So I threw that away, and I looked at some other videos, and I found a way to build a better one. It is a bigger bin, and I put a wood floor in it, so it's elevated a little bit, and there's insulation underneath it, so if there is water, it won't get up around the cats. Put a cat door on it, an actual cat door. I went and I put some carpet on the wood, and I put the camera back in it, and I insulated it around, put a couple of windows in it. One window, and then the door is the cat door is glass or plastic. So there's two windows, actually three. I did have two windows and the cat door. But I put that out. I elevated it because we had a possum join the cat condo and ate all of our food like overnight. The thing was just a pig. And so once I finally got rid of the possum, I had to elevate the cat condo to try and get the possum so it couldn't get in. And the cat door is a little bit smaller, so hopefully the possum wouldn't get in. It worked. Hasn't been back since. But this cat condo has been way better. They love it. They're in there almost every night. There'll be times that they'll just disappear for a week or so and then come back. But you know, they're wild, they're feral, and we want them to be wild and feral. They're not. There's no intention to try and bring them in the house with our cats. We don't need any more cats in the house. We just want to be able to give them, or I just want to be able to give them a place to stay out of the cold and the wind and the rain in Minnesota winter. So the cat condo is the basis for the channel. You'll see more of probably my cats in there too when we get some funny videos. But I've just had a blast with them, and my friends and family have said, hey, you should really start a YouTube channel for these guys and stream it if you can. I don't know how to do the streaming. We'll start with this. So I hope you enjoy the videos of the Bobs, a few Flurry and Bauer mixed in there, and bear with me as I learn how to use your YouTube. This is new to me, but enjoy the channel, and I hope you enjoy watching the Bobs just like I do. Have a great day.